Have you ever wondered why some relationships seem to effortlessly stand the test of time, while others crumble despite our best efforts? It's a question that has captivated and confused us for generations. The truth is, lasting love isn't just about finding the right person. It's about understanding the intricate dance between two hearts, two minds, two souls. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind why relationships fail. We're going to peel back the layers, uncover the hidden patterns, and expose the common pitfalls that can sabotage even the most promising connections. Get ready to discover powerful insights and practical strategies to help you build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. Because when you understand the why behind relationship breakdowns, you hold the key to creating a love that truly lasts. Psychology 1. Unmasking the psychological culprits. In my years of talking to people from all walks of life, I've learned that relationships are like intricate tapestries, woven together with threads of love, trust, and understanding. But sometimes, hidden within those threads are subtle patterns of behavior, almost invisible to the naked eye, that can unravel even the strongest bonds. One of the most common culprits is insecurity. We've all been there, haven't we? That nagging voice in the back of our minds whispering doubts, fueling jealousy, and making us question our worthiness of love. And when insecurity takes root, it can manifest in toxic behaviors like possessiveness, constant need for reassurance, and even sabotage, ultimately driving a wedge between partners. Then there's the fear of intimacy, which can be just as destructive. It's a paradox, isn't it? We long for connection, for that deep, soulful bond with another human being. But for some of us, opening our hearts and allowing ourselves to be truly vulnerable feels terrifying. This fear can stem from past hurts, from a fear of rejection, or even from witnessing unhealthy relationships growing up. And so, we build walls around our hearts, keeping our partners at arm's length, and ultimately preventing the very intimacy we crave. And let's not forget about the baggage we often carry into our relationships, those unresolved wounds from our past that can cast long shadows on our present. Unexamined childhood traumas, previous relationship heartbreaks. These experiences can shape our beliefs about love, commitment, and what we deserve, often without us even realizing it. The good news is that once we shine a light on these psychological patterns, once we become aware of the ways in which our past might be influencing our present, we can begin to heal, to break free from these destructive cycles, and to create relationships that are truly worthy of our hearts. Psychology 2. When communication breaks down. We often think of communication as simply the act of speaking and listening. But true communication, the kind that nourishes a relationship, goes so much deeper than words. It's about really seeing your partner, hearing their unspoken needs and fears, and creating a safe space for vulnerability and authenticity. Think about it. How many times have you and your partner argued about something seemingly insignificant, only to discover later that the real issue was something else entirely? Maybe it was a tone of voice, a careless word, or even a look that triggered a deeper emotional wound. One of the biggest culprits in communication breakdowns is the assumption trap. We assume our partners know what we're thinking or feeling, that they should just get us. But the truth is, our partners aren't mind readers, and failing to clearly communicate our needs and expectations is like setting our relationships up for misinterpretations, resentments, and unnecessary conflicts. Then there's the dangerous dance of passive aggressiveness, where unspoken resentments simmer beneath the surface, disguised as sarcasm, backhanded compliments, or the silent treatment. It's a recipe for disaster, creating distance and mistrust instead of fostering connection. But here's the good news. Effective communication is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and honed with practice. It starts with cultivating self-awareness, paying attention to our own emotions, triggers, and communication patterns. From there, we can learn to express our needs assertively yet respectfully. using I statements to convey our feelings without blame or judgment. And just as important as speaking our truth is mastering the art of active listening, truly hearing and seeking to understand our partner's perspective, even when it's difficult. Psychology 3, the expectation trap, when our dreams don't match reality. We all enter relationships with a set of hopes, dreams, and expectations. We envision how our partner will behave, how they'll treat us, and the role they'll play in our lives. But what happens when those expectations are misaligned? When our visions of the future clash with the reality of our partner's desires? Unmet expectations, my friends, can be silent relationship killers. They breed resentment, disappointment, and a sense of feeling unheard and unseen. We might find ourselves constantly trying to mold our partners into the people we think they be, rather than accepting and appreciating them for who they truly are. Think about the classic example of different love languages. Maybe you thrive on words of affirmation while your partner expresses love through acts of service. Both are valid, both are beautiful, but if you're not speaking each other's love languages, you might find yourselves feeling unappreciated and unloved despite your best efforts. Or perhaps you have different expectations when it comes to quality time. You crave those long, intimate conversations, while your partner feels most connected through shared activities. Again, neither is right or wrong, but without understanding and compromise, these differences can lead to feelings of neglect and disconnection. The key to navigating expectations in relationships is twofold open and honest communication and a willingness to compromise. It's about expressing our needs clearly and respectfully, while also being open to hearing and understanding our partner's perspective. Psychology 4, the foundation of it all: rebuilding broken trust. Trust, my friends, is the bedrock upon which all lasting relationships are built. It's the unwavering belief in our partner's integrity, their honesty, and their commitment to the bond we share. But trust, once broken, can be incredibly fragile, like a delicate flower that needs nurturing and care to bloom again. Betrayal, whether it's through infidelity, dishonesty, or a breach of confidence, cuts deep. It shatters the foundation of security and leaves us feeling vulnerable, heartbroken, and unsure of whom to trust. The pain can be so intense that it's tempting to build walls around our hearts, to vow never to be vulnerable again. But while rebuilding trust after a betrayal takes time, patience, and a deep commitment from both partners, it is possible. The first step is for the person who broke the trust to take full responsibility for their actions. No excuses, no justifications, just a sincere and heartfelt apology. And then comes the hard work, consistent actions that demonstrate a change of behavior and a commitment to earning back the trust that was broken. This might involve increased transparency, open communication, and a willingness to be held accountable for their actions. But rebuilding trust isn't solely the responsibility of the person who broke it. The partner who was hurt also has a role to play: the willingness to forgive, to heal their own wounds, and to slowly, cautiously open their hearts to the possibility of trust again. Psychology 5, reigniting the spark: actionable tips for a stronger love. Now, we've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? We've explored the psychological pitfalls that can sabotage relationships, from insecurity and communication breakdowns to unmet expectations and broken trust. But I want to leave you with hope, with a renewed sense of optimism, and most importantly, with actionable steps you can take to strengthen your own relationships. First and foremost, make a commitment to consciously nurture your relationship. Just like a beautiful garden needs tending to thrive, so too do our relationships require consistent effort, attention, and care. Schedule regular date nights, prioritize quality time together, and never underestimate the power of small, meaningful gestures of love and appreciation. Remember the importance of communication, and I'm not just talking about your day. I'm talking about creating a safe and sacred space for vulnerability, where you can truly share your deepest thoughts, fears, and dreams with your partner. Practice active listening, seeking to understand your partner's perspective without judgment. And don't be afraid to have those difficult conversations, the ones that might feel uncomfortable in the moment, but ultimately lead to greater intimacy and understanding. Learn each other's love languages. Discover how you each give and receive love, and make a conscious effort to speak your partner's language in a way that resonates with them. Remember, relationships are a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, challenges to overcome, and seasons of growth and change. But by embracing the lessons these experiences offer and by committing to conscious communication, mutual respect, and unwavering love, you can create a relationship that truly stands the test of time. Your journey to lasting love starts now. I hope this journey into the heart of relationships has been enlightening and empowering. Remember, lasting love isn't about chance or luck. It's about understanding the intricate workings of our hearts and minds and making conscious choices to build stronger, more fulfilling connections. Take these insights, apply them to your own relationships, and watch as love flourishes. Remember, you deserve a love that lasts, a love that nourishes your soul and makes your heart sing. Now I want to hear from you. Share your thoughts, your questions, and your own experiences in the comments below. And if you found this message helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring content on creating a life you love.